In Lexington County, while that area is booming with residents, county leaders are looking to expand their tourism, but with some regulations. News 19's Peyton Lewis has a breakdown of what Lexington County Council is trying to achieve.
Councilman Whitestone?
Yes.
Vice Chair Hudson?
Yes.
Madam Chair Carey?
Yes.
On Tuesday night, Lexington County Council took another step toward approving an $80 million bond for Riverbanks Zoo. Council Chairwoman Beth Carrig says she believes the expansion of the zoo will benefit residents.
I think that the orangutans and the ability to cross the river and have dining sitting right there on the river between Columbia and Lexington is just a value that you can't put a price tag on.
But her fellow council member Larry Brigham does not feel the same and was the only member of the council to vote no on the funding.
You do the math on $8.01 per $100,000 value home, and you multiply it times 470,000 tax notices. You're looking at about $3.7 million just in 1 year of tax collection. So I just felt like those funds could be better utilized for our public safety folks.
If fully approved, the $80 million from both Richland and Lexington counties would allow the zoo to fund their Bridge to the Wild project that's been in discussion since 2019. Lexington County would be responsible for paying $36 million out of the $80 million over the next 20 years. And now Councilmember Carrig says the ball is in Richland County's court.
It sits idle until they decide what they're going to do with it.
As Lexington County hopes to make the zoo's expansion part of their growth, they're also closely monitoring tourism growth through short-term rental properties.
Under the current draft of the ordinance, we are requiring a permitting process where everyone, whether it's investment properties or whether it's homeowners properties where they just rent out a room, everybody would have to obtain a permit through Lexington County.
The short-term rental ordinance passed a first reading on Tuesday and will still have to go through a public hearing and 2 more readings before approval. Reporting in Lexington, Peyton Lewis, News 19 WLTX.
Well, the next council meeting for Lexington takes place a week from tomorrow. Also in Lexington County tonight, council gave final approval for a change to the noise ordinance restricting the use of fireworks. The updated ordinance says that fireworks cannot be set off within unincorporated areas of the county after 9 o'clock at night until 9 in the morning any day of the year, except for select holidays. They will be allowed for New Year's, but only until 12:30 in the morning, and for July 4th, but only until 11 at night. There are exceptions for public displays that have fire permits under the regulation of the state fire marshal. Violation of the new policy will incur a fine of $150.